Alright, now that I got all the other stuff worked out, I simultaneously had a cat vying for my attention at the moment, and then also my speakers weren't set up properly, and I was just like, oh dear, I have to do some last minute work. So yeah, but now we're back. We're playing Star Rail. It's been way too long. Way too long since we last played Star Rail. So I got Silver Wolf in that one Majora's Mask stream, but I haven't used her because I haven't streamed Star Rail. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna hopefully get to the end of the story. I know I say that every single time, but I'd really like to get to the end here. It's going real wonky on this end. Is everyone else seeing it normal, or is that just me, like, seeing it all choppy? I think it might just be me. Let me move OBS over. Encoding overloaded. Haha! Yeah, it's lagging. I'll stop recording and see if that helps. We'll just set it to stream. No? Didn't seem to help. Oh, it fixed? Oh, okay. Well, we'll go with that then. I'm not really sure what happened there. I imagine it was because I was recording and streaming at the same time? Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, thank you for letting me know about that, B2. I was seeing it over here, and that happened before where it was like...
Nice.
Oh, well, wait. It's not receiving enough video? Now YouTube's giving me an error. I fixed OBS. And now YouTube is like, hey, hold on now. Open widget. What happens if I open widget? Did it fix? Oh no. I mean, everything says it's fine. It's not like... It's not doing what it was before. It says my streaming status is poor. Let's see. Maybe, you know what? Give me 1 second. I think I have an idea of how I can fix that. One moment. I'm just gonna... Whoop!
Nice. Nice.
Okay, we're back. Wait, your live stream must be 1080p 61 HD or else. Do you mean that's what it's set? Like that's what it's set to, or is that a threat? Why is he saying nice so much? I believe he's playing a mobile game. I'll put the view over his shoulder so next time he does it we can see. I forget if it shows what mobile game they're playing. Also, too, I don't think I can change the resolution at this point. I think because we started streaming, it's kind of, oh well, deal with it.
Nice.
It better be Flappy Bird. That's what I'm saying. I used to rock it at Flappy Bird. I used to be really good at that. I think if I picked it up now, I'd suck. But yeah, darn, I should have restarted the Wi-Fi before I started streaming. because I'd gotten an email from my IP that things would get better if I reset it. And so I was like, oh, I'll have to remember to do that, and I completely forgot. So we'll go with it. If it's not really chat, if it's lagging, let me know. I'm gonna take, because OBS is saying it's fine. YouTube is showing that it's fine, so we'll go with it. Flappy Bird stream, that's an idea actually. I'm sure I could get a good Flappy Bird stream going. I'd have a lot of fun with that too. We got a lot of events. Lots of stuff going on here. But, so, I did a few things in my time off from Honkai, like, Silver Wolf is level 40 now. Light Cone's level 40. I don't really have a good Nihility. I have this one, but I kinda like it on Pela. I wanted to leave it on Pela for now, since I kinda use Pela. But I figure I'll get more Nihility Light Cones, so. I think that was really it. I really haven't gotten anything. Oh, I did do floor 3 of Forgotten
Do you
Hall.
want to enter the Forgotten?
Yeah, I had like a daily one day that said like, do the Forgotten Hall, and I was like, oh wait, no, I think I was trying to get Stellar Jade, because I was like, oh, now is a good time to get it or something. I don't remember why, but for some reason I needed to do floor 3 and I did, so. And I wasn't even thinking when I did it that I was like, oh, you should probably wait to do that on stream. You could have just done floor 1, but so yeah, that was all. Nothing else. If I hit go. Oh, this can be done at any time? Cool. Wait, why is it still showing me that? No, clear the notification. What's wrong with you? Smashy Road wanted to stream. I'm gonna look that one up while we fast travel. We're going to Boulder Town, right? Let's see.
If we're not on
Smashy
patrol,
Road.
we should get some rest.
Oh, now that looks fun. Oh, that looks really fun, actually. Yeah, we're gonna play that. Definitely gonna play that. Hey, Vopro, welcome! Oh, we're gonna be Silver Wolf here, yeah. Oh wait, I forgot my team is still switched up from when I did the last thing. Let's go back to the usual. The Stooges. We'll go with that. I like that team.
Well, now that we're done with that whole situation in the underworld, we can finally look for the Stellaron. But thinking about it, I feel a bit bad about Clara. We promised her that our talks with Svarog would go peacefully.
Yeah, I botched that one. I probably could have persuaded him.
You tried your
I'm a
best.
persuasive fox.
Don't blame yourself. I should have considered such a situation in advance. And it was Svarog who attacked first. We didn't have any other choice.
I didn't mean for you guys to start beating yourselves up over it. Look on the bright side. Things turned out all right, didn't they? Now everyone knows that the real problem here is the Stellaron, and they're willing to help us out. All in all, the mission is going super smoothly.
But we still have a lot left to figure out. For instance...
I'm curious, who is this Sampo character, especially after the new story chapter?
That's not a foremost concern.
No, that is very much a concern.
What's important is that we still don't have the exact location and coordinates of the Stellaron. Nor have we figured out the reason behind Cocolia's sudden change in attitude. We
Remember
still
when someone
haven't
tied
put all of
hens
the
to
pieces
something? No, I believe it
together.
was the hens were wearing ties. Actually, I've been having some dreams.
Dreams?
Oh,
I got a story about that hentai video,
about
by the way.
strange dreams before.
Telling Don Hong on March 7th about the voices you heard in your recent dreams. That makes us sound crazy.
All three dreams were the same, with Cocolia and that other voice.
It would be weird to call it a coincidence.
I'm wondering if these dreams aren't just random, if there's some meaning behind them. Maybe you're having them because...
Because of the Stellaron inside him?
That's my hunch, but I have no proof.
See, have you joined my Discord? No, I have not joined your Discord yet. I didn't even know you had a Discord. I'll have to check that out. If I did, I would see leaks of what playable Kafka will be like. I have been seeing Kafka leaks. I'm so stoked for Kafka. Like, ridiculously stoked. I think I have, like... I haven't been playing daily, but I've been trying to remember to, like, log in and do dailies, even off stream, just so that way, like, I can be ready for when Kafka drops. Like, I'm so ready for Kafka. I hope she's ready for me. Because I'm a needy fox.
Well, then that's as good as nothing for now. So, what should we do when we get back above ground? After all this talk, we're still back at square one.
We solve a puzzle one piece at a time. Let's get some rest. We'll talk to Wildfire tomorrow and get to the bottom of this. Also, there's still one more key character we haven't talked to yet. Her connection to Cocolia may be the key to cracking this mystery.
Let's see, who is Kafka? Kafka is this beauty. Is she in the database? I actually don't know if she's in the database. Maybe under factions? No, not in factions. I don't think she'd be in characters. Yeah. Anyway, Kafka's her mom. Kind of. In the beginning of the game, she's kind of like what gave us life. And she is awesome. I really like Kafka. For extra wishes, get the Star Rail version of a Welkin. I've thought about it because it's only $5, and honestly, Welkin Moon's not that bad. For $5, you get a lot of stuff, and I honestly don't see that in a lot of gacha games. Like a lot of the ones that I've played don't have like a really decently priced monthly thing, and honestly, if like all you're spending is like, especially in Genshin, if all you're spending is like the $10 a month on Battle Pass and Welkin, that's like $15 a month to play Genshin and get like a ton of stuff, and that's really not bad. Like for a free-to-play game, that's not bad. And she isn't in the database because she isn't playable yet. Yeah, I was hoping there'd be like a thing in there like, who is this mysterious woman? But I figured she probably wouldn't be. So if you want to see Kafka, go back to the first video because she's like in the opening, very first person you play as. She's the tutorial basically. Pizza Cutter? No, we don't have Pizza Cutter yet. I would like Himiko with Pizza Cutter. Oleg. Is this? Oh. Shinji, can you receive this message? March 7th gave me this little thing and taught me how to use it. Well, it seems you can teach an old dog new tricks after all, just takes time. I kind of know how it works by now. Nice to have something that lets me talk to people without meeting them face to face. You learn quick. I'm flattered, Shinji. Now let's cut to the chase. I heard Natasha's seeing a lot of patients and hasn't slept for days. She's the backbone of the underworld and we can't afford to have her burned out. Shinji, I know you did a great favor for her recently, but can I ask you to check on her again just to make sure she's alright? No problem, I'll go right away. I would do anything for Natasha. Haha, I knew I could count on you the first time we met. I was not wrong after all. Thank you so much. I've been playing Honkai Impact the Third, and it's so funny because Natasha is she's what's her name? It's like Absinthe Dreams or something, and she's like a super spy operative like villain. She looks awesome in that game, but it's really funny because I don't know why I didn't see it coming. She also takes care of orphans in that game. She's just a villain in that one, and it's kind of funny. Ah, so you're back. How did it go? Are you tired? How did Oleg treat you? My legs are so sore after running around for the whole day. Ah, with great power comes great responsibility. Well, you must be exhausted after running around the whole day. Take a rest in your room. I'll bring the food over when it's ready. You are very nice. Hi, you're welcome. We are friends after all, now that you're staying at the Goethe Grand Hotel. Oh, I almost forgot. How did you find the bed and pillow, and what about the room temperature? Is the geomarrow furnace working fine? If you need anything, please let me know. I would like to have a rest.
You're back! I've heard from Wildfire that you helped resolve that whole situation with Svarog. Amazing. It must have been exhausting. Please have some food and get a good night's rest.
I suppose it would be good to get some sleep. Silverwolf is so cool. She's so cool. A wave of tiredness comes over you, reminding you that you haven't rested in a long time. Even the most terrible dream won't wake you up this time. Oh, we healed.
Over there. See that? That used to be the worst street in Rivet Town, and it's also where I grew up. My friends and I used to wander those streets, thinking about where to find our next meal. That is, until Chief Oleg got me out and took me to the orphanage. There, I learned to read and write from Natasha. At the age of 10, I started to patrol the mines with Oleg, occasionally getting into fights with the local thugs.
That sounds nice.
Nice? You being sarcastic with me?
Oh, no, sorry. Life in the underworld is difficult. I shouldn't be speaking about it so lightly.
You're always so serious. It really gets on people's nerves sometimes, you know?
Right. What I meant was... I kind of envy you, Zila.
Oh dear,
For
the
as
cat.
long as I
Hi,
can
cat.
remember, my days have been an endless cycle of studying, etiquette lessons, and training. Every day, all I hear is, remember who you are, Bronya. This is against the Architect's admonishments, Bronya. Ladies shouldn't use such foul language, Bronya. Some may envy this kind of life, but I have felt trapped. When every choice and every goal has already been made for you. You probably can't imagine how that feels.
No, I can't. But more importantly, what kind of foul language are you using?
Probably frick. She hasn't sworn a day in her life, I bet.
In the name of the Architects, I shall stick this spear into your nostril.
I knew it.
That's it? Oh, that's nothing. Looks like I'll have to teach you some underworld slang before you go back.
No, that won't be necessary.
It'll be better than poking people's nostrils, at least.
Cat reveal when? Cat reveal when? Yeah,
The future
I
guardian.
think Lunar's actually already... I
As a
think
kid,
Lunar posted a
I
picture of the
didn't
cat
meet
on
many
Twitter
people
at one
who
point.
lived in the overworld. I only heard stories from the grown-ups and figured you were all just a bunch of cold snobs.
Probably do a cat reveal at some point, because while Luna revealed the cat, Shinji's not revealed the cat. The cat left as soon as I started talking about that.
I've heard from some Silvermane veterans
Cat's like,
that
nope,
before
I'm
the
gone.
orders were made to seal off the underworld from the overworld, there was no difference between the two places. Everybody ate the same food, chatted about the same topics, celebrated the same festivals. Even though times are different now, things like the joys and sorrows of life, the ties between people, these precious things must certainly still connect us all. There is a way to bridge the gap between the two worlds. We can definitely go back to the time when you and I were not divided. When we could stand side by side against the Eternal Freeze and the Fragmentum.
I'm not like you. I don't have that many grand plans for the future. But if that's the future you want, I'm willing to build this bridge with you.
Thank you, Zila. Your trust is very important to me.
Speaking of which, what are you going to do next?
Wait, did
What
she
Svarog
blush?
revealed Must have made quite an impact, huh?
She freaking blushed! Oh, I'm so glad. They, like, in Impact the Third, she's so, like, reliant on Bronya. And it's kind of cute to see that here, too, because, like, they like each other. They like each other. At least in Impact. This game implies that they like each other, but not fully. But that blush, that's sus. That's sus. Maybe she does. Oh, hi, Shaishoda. Ooh woo to you.
Yes. I thought I was prepared for anything, but as long as I am the Guardian's successor, those truths will come out sooner or later. But why does my mother hide it from me, and why does she want me to hunt down the outsiders who know about the nature of the Stellaron? It doesn't make sense.
You don't ship them? That's okay.
I thought it over. There's only one thing I can do. Go ask her directly.
Because I'll be honest, like, I don't know if I ship them as much in this game as much, well, maybe I ship them more in this game than I do in Impact. Because in Impact, it's like, they really are more like siblings, I feel like, even though there is a kind of a confirmed relationship in that one, but I feel like it's not as, what's the word? Not like strong, but just like the relationship in this game, I think, is better than the one in Impact, even though the relationship is stronger in Impact. But yeah, at first I really didn't ship them, but like moments like this, I'm kind of like, oh. But then for the rest of it, I'm kind of like, maybe I don't know. So I'm weird. I actually have like, I could go on and on about like my Genshin ships and stuff, and like which ones I tend to lean towards and which ones I don't. And I really haven't done a whole lot of that for Honkai. This is like the only ship I really have in Honkai. And it's not, like I just said, it's not even a strong ship.
Hold on. You're not really going, are you? Alone? You can't. This plan is...
I've already thought it through, Zila. I am Madame Cocolia's daughter. That will never change. Be it my duties as her heir or as a Silvermane guard, I must face my problems head on. Even if...
Bronya.
This is for you, Zila. Please help me pass it on to the outsiders. If I am unable to see you again, they'll know what to do.
Okay, I understand. You've made up your mind, and there's nothing I can say that will change it. But remember this. If you run into trouble, I will come to save you, no matter what.
Then I'll be waiting for you. So, did you come to this spot when you were a child?
Of course. I just didn't appreciate how nice it was at the time. Very nice.
I do really want Bronya. Like, I hope she's the next 5. Well, no, Kafka's the next 5-star I would like. But
I should go meet up with
Bronya
March and Danhong.
is... I've seen what people do with Bronya in this game, and oh my word, is she broken. Like, just for that reason, I'm like, I need Bronya. I just see them as good friends. I don't know if people forget that friends can be that close and not have any deeper feelings for each other. That's fair. I have a lot of characters that I feel that way for, especially in Genshin. And there is something more poetic about a deep friendship than there is a relationship, and I do sometimes feel like it's hard to tell that deep friendship story, you know? Because, like, even here, like, Zila and Bronya definitely have a connection to each other by helping to rebuild the underworld while also protecting both the overworld and underworld. So, like, at the very least, they are going to be friends till the end of time. Whether that turns into something more is something that we'll probably never know, but we can speculate or not speculate up to whoever wants to. But yeah, I do agree with you, because like there's a lot of good stories that I feel like are lost when romance becomes a part of it. Yeah, I'm ranting. I'm not ranting, but like I'm info dumping again. I gotta stop doing that. We'll never get through the
Took you long
story.
enough, sleepyhead. We've been waiting all day.
We'll save that for the first Just Chatting stream. Then you'll be a captive audience, and I can talk forever.
I've noticed that our sleep routines don't match up. You either keep getting up in the middle of the night or snoozing away until the day's almost out. Unacceptable. You gotta work on your teamwork.
Did you have a dream again last night?
Not this time.
So that's why you slept for so long.
Well then, let's go find Wildfire to discuss her next move and see if they have any new discoveries.
Let's go! I can't wait to finally get back above ground.
We have plenty of time.
Let's see, find it annoying if people still go more into the temporary ship even if in the past Lunar said, yeah, I can see that.
Oh, look who's here.
Yeah, I can see that. But it's like you said, you know, sometimes like there are really good deep friendships, but I think the joy of Genshin, like really just any game is, or really any piece of media, because it could go for like movies and TV shows, but less so movies, because they're pretty short on like the connection aspect, but yeah, it's fun to speculate and think. Like, I never really read fan fiction, mostly because I just never knew how to access it. But it's something that I've actually thought about maybe checking out, just because I'd love to know what other people's interpretations and what's the word? Like, ideas for characters, because I have my own thoughts on like Genshin OCs and like obviously I reacted to Genshin different from everyone else. Same thing with Lunar, and just same thing with everybody. Everyone has a different reason for Genshin and Honkai, and I'd love to know more about like what people's different experiences are, because like I mean even with Tainari and Sino, there's going to be people that say, oh well, they're just really really good friends, and then there's going to be people that say that they're in a relationship. And I don't know, I kind of like to I like to entertain the thought that they're in a relationship, but I also love, I feel the same way about A and Yai Miko. Like, I would love for them to be a thing, but I'll be perfectly honest, I struggle with it because them having a deep friendship is just so much more poetic than any relationship aspect that could come from that dynamic. And I'm kind of in the middle on that one. Like, I do ship them because I think they're cute together, and I think it's fun to think about. But for the other side of it, like, there's so much more to unpack in that deep friendship, and I feel like that's lost when it's a romance. So it's fun to think about. Like, for the most part, that's honestly the way I see ships. Like, I'll never die, like, be like, I'll die on that hill that they're shipped. It's a thing, you know. It's fun to think about, fun to what's the word? Not experiment, but like, I don't know. I guess just think about, like, and wonder about different dynamics and how the characters are expanded on. But anyway, I think I've rambled about it enough. Like I said, I'll save the rest of the thoughts for the first Just Chatting stream, because we got lots of story to unpack here.
It's the Bane of Svarog, the big hero of the underworld. And the other big heroes, Dan Hung and March 7.
Were those lines rehearsed?
I love March 7.
Where's Natasha? Is she here?
She has a bunch of other things to attend to, so I hope you don't mind talking to this old man instead. By the way,
oh, sorry
for
Oleg.
keeping that whole thing about her being the actual leader of Wildfire a secret.
It doesn't matter anyway.
I'm glad you don't mind. Natasha is always cautious, but she has no ill intent, as you surely have noticed. She told me to make sure you return to the overworld safely. I gave it some thought, and I think the safest way is to ask this fella for help.
I brought you down. I can take you back up.
Free of charge. Satisfaction guaranteed.
There's no need to knock us out this time, right?
Of course not. This time, we'll go back through the furnace core.
And why do we need you?
Well, for my sparkling companionship, of course. I jest. The path has been blocked for over 10 years, and very few know how to get through. That's where I come in.
Ugh, enough chatter. Just be a good guide.
Hold on. What about Bronya? Why isn't she here?
She already went back. As you know, she has some things to settle with the Supreme Guardian.
What? She just ditched us and went back? How could you let her?
Let's see. She left without Sampo?
Enough about Sampo. We need him for this trip.
Have I been saying it wrong this whole
We'll get rid
time?
of him after we reach the surface.
I just realized he even says Sampo. I think I've been saying Sampo wrong. All the time I've been saying Sampo wrong.
Miss Sela, I'm still here, you know.
Oh, right. Rania told me to give you this.
I also love that there's just this one
Left us a
instrument in the
letter.
song that sounds like a guy going.
One of those open in case of emergency letters? I've never gotten one of those before. Should we wait until we run into something dangerous?
Stop overthinking and just open it.
Can't tell if that was from the game or if there is a storm rolling in. They were calling for thunderstorms, but look out the window here. Too dark to tell. Dang it. Oh well. Oh, that's a lot of words. Shinji, March, Dan Hung. By the time you read this, I should have returned to the overworld and be on my way to see my mother. I apologize for not telling you of my plan. I was afraid that you would strongly object, which might sway my resolve. Madame Cacolia raised me up, and I will never be able to repay her kindness. She taught me countless life lessons and virtues, as well as how to defend Belobog and its people. Even though she has lately made certain decisions that puzzled me, I can't let go of all the precious memories I have with her. I must communicate my point of view and thoughts to her honestly. I seek to arrive at a mutual understanding with her. This is my goal as a daughter, but also my duty as a Silvermane guard. But I'm aware of the risks I might face on this journey, so if I fail to win my mother's approval, or if something happens to me, please forward this letter to the Landau siblings and ask for their help. Serval and Japard are honorable people with enormous power in Belobog and have complete faith in them. And I have complete faith in them. I'm sure they will unreservedly help you in your search for the Stellaron once they see my seal and handwriting. Bronya Rand.
Brother and sister Landau? I know the brother must refer to Japard, but who could the sister be?
It's his hot sister, Serval.
Oh, Serval! So she's Japard's older sister.
Wait. Maybe the sister refers to Japard? Okay, I gotta know.
Hey, stay on track!
Sampo, do you know the Landau siblings?
Landau. Yeah, we're all friends. I've mostly dealt with the younger brother in the past, but the sister, she's much scarier. Today's supposed to be a day of celebration, so let's not talk about it right now. We can set out at any time. Just come find me when you're ready.
I am ready. Me and Silverwolf are ready. Oh. Oh, hey, more simulated universe. What is... Okay, Outsider, I finally got your contact. I have something to tell you. Boss Scott has been talking every day about how we need to try some business models. He's quite worked up about this. If you have time, can you chat with him? I'm telling you, you can make a ton of money. Who the heck are you? New phone, who dis? Hello, forgot about me already? Host of the Fight Club, Cold Dragon Young, does that ring a bell? Anyway, go talk to Boss Scott when you have time. I guarantee it's going to be a good deal for you. Don't forget to patronize the club when you make your fortune. Oh, is that the event? I think that's the event, because they, like, left that on Legacy or whatever. Anyway. Oh, hi, Rhea. Welcome to the stream. I am Shinji the Fox. I am, I think I'm funny. We play games and we have fun here, so welcome to the stream. That's a lot of words. MiHoYo writing novels out here. Are you kidding me? They are. Like, seriously. I'm not one to skip dialogue or a lot of things in gaming. I will take the time to dig through and read it all. MiHoYo has tested that. Like, legitimately, I've skipped through dialogue in, like, Genshin. Not, like, major dialogue, but, like, you know when, like, they have those events, they're not voiced, and you literally just talk to an NPC, and then there's the, like, you talk to an NPC, and then you, like, just have 5 days of dungeons. And, like, that's the, that's the whole, like, talking experience. I don't even read it anymore. I just skip it. I'm like, there's no lore here. You're telling me nothing about Conria, nothing about the next nation. You're just telling me about a domain that's gonna go away in a week. Leave me alone. So yes, MiHoYo writes quite a lot. You popped up on my For You page. Nice channel. Oh, thank you. I'm really glad that I showed up on your For You page. I am very happy about that. I hope that the streams will provide much entertainment for you in the future. Still can't make relics, which sucks. Really want to start building Silverwolf. Have we done anything here? I guess we can do that, just to get the notification out of the way. Still can't do another Equilibrium, so I guess we have to continue the story. Oh, wait. Oh, the return. Okay. That's what we need to complete. I was wondering about that. Alright. I think we talked to Sampo, right? Sampo. I gotta get that right.
Well, my friends, are you ready to head out?
Let's go!
Wonderful. Remember to bring enough food and drink to refuel on the way. We have a lot of steps to climb.
Woo!
Mother, I have returned.
Bronya, I thought I'd lost you. Where were you? Are you hurt? I'll fetch the butler right away.
No, there's no need. I don't want to see Sebas right now. Sorry, Mother. I'm fine, really. I just got into a few skirmishes down in the underworld, but nothing I couldn't handle.
The underworld. Oh, I see. In that case, report everything you saw. Commander Bronya.
After the failed pursuit at Backwater Pass, the wanted outsiders and I were somehow taken to the underworld. Because of the difficult situation we were in, we formed a temporary alliance to help the residents of the underworld resolve a few issues. We also defeated an ancient robot known as Svarog and learned some truths about the Stellaron.
I'm listening. Go on.
Madam Cocolia, it is my firm belief that the visitors from beyond the sky are not the villains we had imagined before.
I don't know why, this is giving me vibes from that opening sequence of Super Mario Sunshine where, like, Mario's on trial. I don't know why. It might be the reverb and the audio is, like, the exact same, but it was a really weird thing. Like, it just kind of hit me and I got, like, whiplash for a second. Yes, I'm drawing while watching. Very funny stream. Oh, I'm happy to be background noise.
I witnessed them take up arms in the name of justice and risk their lives for the sake of others. I can also ascertain that they did come for the Stellaron, but only to relieve the disaster it has brought upon Belobog. Mother, you've always known the truth about the Stellaron, haven't you? Well, the responsibility of bearing that truth will fall upon me one day. Such is the burden of being Guardian, to carry these secrets for eternity. So, I ask you to forgive my defiance, but I believe that the order to dispatch the outsiders was a mistake. To solve the problems brought on by the Stellaron, the architects waited hundreds of years. And those outsiders may be the...
Enough! What? Arrogant. Ignorant. You merely
Sorry,
glimpsed the
Cocolia.
tip of the iceberg. And now you think you know everything.
You spend a short time with that underworld scum, and suddenly you have the audacity to question my orders? Guards! Take Bronya.
They are not scum. My entire life. Everything you ever kept from me. I remember it clearly now. This time I am standing my ground, Madam Guardian. And please, stop dismissing me with vague excuses. Tell me what you have seen. What exactly it is you are hiding. Why do you send the Silvermane guards to die in the Fragmentum? Why have you abandoned the people of the underworld? And why? Why did you have that sudden change of mind?
I see. I knew this moment would come sooner or later. I just didn't expect it would be so soon. You want to know why I gave those orders? Is that right? Do you believe you're ready to learn the truth?
Yes. I am ready.
Then come with me, Bronya. It is time you heard it. The voice of this dying world.
Who's your favorite Star Rail character so far? Silverwolf. Hands down, no argument there.
Oh, we're
I guess, like, no
finally
argument from myself. Like, Silverwolf.
forgot what
And then
fresh
pop
air
off Bronya.
tasted
I
like.
know, right? She's way strong. Oh. I hope everyone heard that. March 7th just went nom nom nom, and I was, oh my word, that was so cute. Anyway. Yeah, no, Bronya is way stronger than me, because if that was me, I'd literally be there like, huh, Cocolia, does the Madam Guardian need a husband? But yeah, no, she rocked it in that scene. The, like, Bellabog storyline is just awesome, and the voice acting is incredible, both from Cocolia, like, from all characters involved. Who is your favorite character, by the way? I want to know.
Oh wait, I haven't finished yet. All right, let's go.
Poor
Where's our
March
next
7th.
stop? We should find somewhere to put our feet up. As long as it's not Goethe Hotel again.
Classic unreliable Sampo. He probably guessed we'd ask where his hiding place was. No sooner are we back in the administrative district than he sneaks off.
A friend in need is a friend indeed. Let's find
The
Landau.
bro or the sis? If you're talking about Chapard, we should be careful. He's a top Silvermane guard. He'd probably get a medal for every one of us he brought in. Don Hung, what do you think?
I think it'd be best to pay a visit to Serval Landau.
So you think we should avoid Chapard for the time being, right?
He's an elite officer of the Silvermane Guards. It wouldn't be easy to get to him. Besides, if he hasn't been persuaded by Bronya's letter, we'd be walking right into the lion's den.
Makes sense. Guess we better head over to Serval's workshop then?
But we must keep a low profile. We're still wanted fugitives.
What's wrong, Zila?
Nothing. It's just a little... new. The last time I was on the surface, I was still a child. I have no memory of any of this. The overworld and the underworld. We've been cut off for so long. I'm okay. Let's go. There are so many Silvermane guards on patrol. Is it usually like this?
No. I don't remember the security being this tight last time. It might have something to do with us. The Supreme Guardian has probably learned of our arrival already. Bronya.
Okay, they're done talking. Anyway, it's so difficult to pick. I know too, because like even though I love Silverwolf, in order to say I like Silverwolf, I have to say Silverwolf is better than March 7th, and that hurts me a little bit because I really like March 7th. You'd be lucky to even be Cocolia's assistant. I know, right? Like, dang. Japard could take you. Serval could take me easily in a fight. I would lose pretty bad. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Is it Ume107? Welcome to the stream. I am Shinji the Fox. I am VTuber Fox that is hopefully funny. And then Strawberry Secretive Plotter, welcome to the stream. Japard or Serval, which would you rather take out? I mean Japard. I do have Japard, yes. He was my first 5-star from the beginner banner. Bronya's your favorite so far, but I'm really interested in the Stellaron Hunters. Yeah. No, I love what they're setting up with that too. Like it's been interesting too, because like Blade is somehow now, I guess, our friend. Kafka's about to be our friend, and Silverwolf is now our friend. And it's kind of like, if they have been the bad guys, why do we now have companion quests with them? Like, what's the point of that? But anyway, it's gonna be fun. But yeah, let's see, Japard or Serval, which would you rather take out? Serval, easily.
Who is it? Shop's closed today. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
Lady just wants hugs. Yeah, he wants hugs. It's the radiator fixers.
I remember. The 3 outsiders. Wait, why are you still strolling around the city? Do you know the Silvermane guards are looking all over for you? Quick, act natural and get inside. Don't get spotted.
I love that Serval's just like, yep, let's hide
Alright,
you guys.
You'll be safe here. My workshop has pretty good soundproofing and barely anyone comes in.
See, if I got kidnapped by the Stellaron Hunters, I wouldn't mind. I would not mind either.
Just what crime did you commit, exactly? They recalled a bunch of guards from the front line to track you down. It's unprecedented. Now they're patrolling the whole city, and everyone's in a panic.
Oh, we just...
Not yet, March. Bronya said we could trust you completely.
You mean to say
missing the
you
button.
don't trust me completely?
Don Hung's like,
Good.
yeah,
That's smart of you.
literally what I was saying.
But you needn't worry. Kokolia and I aren't even on speaking terms. It was her that ejected me from the Architects. I refuse to stand with her. I don't believe you guys would do anything bad. And the Architects are gonna need conclusive and publicly available evidence for me to think otherwise. Besides, I know the Architects, and if they did have any evidence, they would have released it by now. I know Kokolia's style. Get everyone into a frenzy first. Most people in a frenzy don't stop to ponder the details.
Do you know Kokolia well?
You could say that. We were like sisters once, inseparable. Of course, that was all before she became the Supreme Guardian. These days, I just spend my time fixing things in this workshop and playing music. It's a pretty carefree existence. If I'm not careful, I'll start boring you all with sob stories from the past. Let's get back to you guys. If long-lost Bronya told you to come here, you must have something important to tell me. You can trust me. I know our paths have only crossed once before, but my intuition tells me you guys are good people. And I've got good intuition, by the way.
Well, we may as well tell the long and short of it from start to finish.
Ooh, I'm the best storyteller. Let me.
Try not to embellish the facts.
Telling Serval about your time in the underworld and what you know about the Stellaron, and showing her Bronya's letter.
So that's what's been happening. No wonder we hadn't heard from Bronya recently. After all these years in isolation and without a single word from below, this is what's become of the underworld? I believe you. There's no way you could have invented all those twists and turns. What's more, we have Miss Sela here as living proof. As for the Stellaron, I know why Bronya got you to find me. When I was still one of the architects working in the scientific research division, I was researching the Stellaron. I never thought I'd hear that word again after being expelled by the architects. Come on, I'll tell you everything.
Her brother, the real one, though. Yeah, no, totally. Lunar actually, like, played most of this game without a healer. And Jeopard is the only reason that she didn't die at so many points in the game. And I haven't trained Natasha yet. And thank you, Jeopard, for literally being the only reason I've made it this far. But no, I do want to be Serval's assistant as well. Definitely. I love her design. On one side she looks like a guard, but the other like a rock star. I'd never actually thought about it that way before. That gives me a little bit more appreciation for it. But it's really confusing. It'll get more confusing if you cosplay as Serval, because as someone who does cosplay, some of these outfits are just like really weird. Like, you put them, like, it looks like it makes sense, and then you put it on and you're like, this is not comfortable at all. Welcome back, Invade Intel. And then let's go. Jeopard is the MVP. He really is. Like, I'm so happy I have him.
In Belobog know of the existence of the Stellaron. Those that do would never associate it with the Fragmentum or Eternal Freeze. But according to the data recorded in that robot, Svarog, the architects dug out the truth long ago.
Sorry, Serval. I thought you were done.
Out of all the research topics I could have chosen, I insisted on the Stellaron. It's clear now that anyone who wanted to get closer to the truth would have been expelled or abandoned. Maybe I should be thanking Cocolia. All she did was push me out. She could have decided to take a more permanent measure.
Just for the sake of advancing the story, well, now let's listen.
I figured out that the Stellaron and the Fragmentum were linked, so I was already close to the truth. It's a shame that the architects ejected me before I could discover that the source of the Fragmentum was the Stellaron itself. Before I lost my position, I was applying for permission to survey the Stellaron directly. It was my research topic, but I'd never even set eyes on it. My research was all based on historical data and lab simulations. Not long after I submitted my preliminary report and application, I received my punishment. It was obvious that somebody didn't want my research to continue.
Do you know what Cocolia is?
Cocolia... It's been so many years since we last spoke. We were great friends once. There was nothing we wouldn't share. She became a completely different person when she took on the Supreme Guardianship. The convictions she once held, her enthusiasm, it was like they were drawn out of her by some mysterious force. She gave the order to expel me herself and refused to see me. I never understood that behavior, and I gave up trying to use logic to work it out a long time ago. Sometimes I even wonder whether she really did become a different person. Is that possible? Perhaps there's a single guardian consciousness that gets handed down from generation to generation, and the real Cocolia has already vanished. Is she being compelled by previous generations of guardians to make such baffling decisions? Who knows? But this might make for good songwriting material.
Alright, I'm gonna take a second to catch up on chat. Let's see. I need Natasha because if I didn't have her, my whole team's always dying. Yeah, I haven't trained her yet, but I know I'm gonna have to at some point. Do I cosplay? Yes, I cosplay. Olive Garden, yes. And what characters have you cosplayed? Oh, you're eating Olive Garden. I hope it's good. Let's see. What characters have I cosplayed? I did a really bad Tiki Mick from Deke Raymond. That was my very first cosplay. It was literally just me in a suit and a top hat. I did Hiroshi Inaba from Cuticle Tante Inaba. Ash Ketchum. Grima from Fire Emblem Awakening. That was a fun one. Fafnir from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Amber. I did like a gender bent Amber from Genshin Impact. I did... I'm missing one. Oh, I was a Mori from Mori. I think that's it. I think that's all I've done. Nah, I still feel like I'm missing one, but that really does feel like that was... Oh, Ken Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. That's the last one, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Ah, welcome back. Good to see you, Kirk. Sorry, Trix. I'm sorry. I read the name and my brain was just like, we know who that is, and then it said the wrong name. Sorry. Honestly sympathize with Cocolia, because if I had the same stuff that happened to her happen to me, it'd probably be worse. Like, I imagine psychosis would be like that. Yeah, it's gotta be bad. Like, to just have your entire, like, being erased and replaced with something else. Ash? Yes, I was Ash. Tiki, make your first cosplay. Extremely epic of you. Also, I joined right as you say Degraven. I know, it was the perfect timing. As soon as I was about to say it, I was just like, oh, I know who's gonna like that. But yeah, it was a bad cosplay though. It was because my Hiroshi Inaba cosplay hadn't come in yet and it was time for the con. And so I was like, I have a suit that kind of looks like his. I just need a top hat. And luckily I found a top hat at like Party City. It was like the definition of piecemealed cosplay. What was my first starter Pokemon? I believe it was Cyndaquil. I think that was the first Pokemon game I ever played, and to this day Cyndaquil is like my ride or die. Like, if I get the choice of Cyndaquil or any other Pokemon, I'm going with Cyndaquil. It was meant to be, yes it was. Wolf from Payday 2 was your last. Oh, okay. And Gender Bent Amber, nice. Yeah, thank you. It's actually my favorite one so far. I really enjoy it. I had a Baron Bunny that I carried around. And like I used some foam pieces that I spray painted brown for like the pockets, and then I 3D printed the vision. It was good. And then gonna play a Mori on stream. Maybe. I've thought about it, but I think Lunar might be playing it at some point. I don't remember if Lunar said she was gonna play it at some point, but I would love to because Amori it's a great game. The first thing you do or person you'd go to if I was in Honkai Star Rail, probably go find Silverwolf and show her my Honkai Impact profile and say, please be my friend. Look at my Carol. Look at my Carol Pepper. Please be my friend. That's probably what I would do. Who's Lunar? Lunar is a VTuber, and she's also my wife. I probably could link her channel, actually. I'm gonna link Lunar's channel. Lunar's gonna watch this later, because Lunar's usually in my chat, but Lunar's busy today. Lunar's gonna see this later and be like, why did you do that? I'm gonna be like, let's see, it's going in the description here. Check out Lunar. I'm sneaky. There we go. Shameless plug. Amori is a masterpiece. Ah, that's cute. Thank you. Lunar is the best. Maybe better than Shinji even. Shh, don't tell Shinji. I won't tell Shinji, don't worry. He won't know that you said that. I feel like I was gonna go, that was gonna be a fun joke, and then I lost it. I was like, wait, hold on, where was I going with that? I think I was gonna redirect it to Shinju, and then I was like, oh wait, Shinju's not here. Wait, let's see, hold on, where was I? A good game, that good ending. I know, I was broken by the end of that game. I was just absolutely shattered. Yeah, no, go subscribe to Lunar. Now I want her channel. Go subscribe to Lunar. And yes, definitely check him out later. She's good. She does a good job. Shame Shinju hasn't shown her face in a while, huh? It was 2 streams ago, though. Don't worry, I've actually got a plan to bring Shinju back. I think I said it in that stream. I think so. But yeah, no, at some point I'm gonna be playing Splitgate or Valorant, and Shinju's coming back for that. Because you gotta have a gamer maid playing a first-person shooter. Like, that's the thing. That's the thing. It draws people in. It's clickbait.
Japard? Not a chance. He's a decent guy, but also famously uncompromising. per my brother, orders are more important than anything. Even if you stuck Branya's letter to his forehead, he wouldn't be swayed. You need to choose your words carefully if you want to persuade him of something. It might be best if I talk to him. Though, I'd need a strategy first.
He's a government lapdog. He's a golden retriever is what he is. Like, Japard is the definition of golden retriever boy. Like, I would, like, hands down. But yeah, her shop is really cool. And you missed that one because you were doped up. Yeah, no, you're good. No, you are totally fine. If you go back and watch the VOD if you do want to see some Shinju antics though. Because I was like, Shinju hasn't been here in a while, and I think this is a good time to bring Shinju back. But Shinju will definitely be back again at some point because I want to use that model more. It's fun. I enjoy using the Shinju model. You just don't get it. He's doing it for the people. I know. He's the people's golden retriever, and he's awesome. Like, he's so cool.
Yes. I never observed it directly, but I used lab simulations and outbound surveys to establish a rough location. According to the survey results, the Stellaron is likely to the north of Belobog, somewhere in the vast snow plains.
We must locate it as soon as possible, ideally before Kokolia takes action. Can you tell us the way?
Not a problem. I was thinking the same thing. But I'm afraid telling you might not be enough. The area to the north of Belobog has been more or less swallowed up by the Fragmentum. If you want to get to the northern snow plains, you'll need to get past the Silvermane Guard restricted zone on the front lines first. Even if you get past the restricted zone in one piece, you'll have a whole heap of Fragmentum to deal with.
Restricted zone?
Yes. That's where the main force of the Silvermane Guards is stationed. They've consolidated their position there in order to resist the encroaching Fragmentum.
It sounds like the three of us and Zila might not be enough. Why don't we go back underground and get Wildfire to come with us?
I fear we may not have the time.
Hey, enough pessimism. Back in my official capacity days, I spent a lot of time in the north. I got to know the soldiers and officers on the front line very well. This calls for brainwaves, not brawn waves. How about I take you over myself?
Really? Great! Phew. It's less scary if someone you know is leading the way.
I want to see the Stellaron too, you know. It was my research topic for over a decade. You don't get that many decades in life. That's settled then. There's no time to lose. We should head out as soon as you're ready.
All right. I'm sitting here heartbroken. I'm gonna go watch that VOD 100%. Yeah, no, definitely. It was a good stream. I actually really enjoyed that one. Yeah, and then Dan Hong solos. Yeah, he's good. She really was a real one in
Darn
Belobog,
it!
you're right.
I forgot my brother said he'd be around today.
Gotta just, oh, there we go.
Find somewhere to hide, quick! I'll handle him. Japard! It's you! I didn't think you'd have the time to visit with things so tense on the front line.
Things are manageable. The latest wave of monster attacks has slowed. I'm back in the city to take care of a few matters, but I'll be back on the front line later. I thought I told you.
Ah! Oh, yes. That's right.
Sis, you look a bit pale. Did something happen?
No. Why would anything have happened?
You don't normally use my full name.
You said you hate it when I call you bro in public. Well, I agree. It'd sound better if I started using your full name. Right, Brosif?
You can call me whatever you like. Look, Serval, I'm here on official business today. There's something wrong with the barrier generator device, and the engineers in our unit don't know how to fix it. I need you to take a look.
Those guys can't think outside the box. Of course they can't wrap their heads around my design. I thought it was something big. Leave it here. I'll take a look.
Sorry to trouble you.
Why are you being so polite? Oh, and why is the city under curfew all of a sudden? Has something happened?
I've been instructed to keep it quiet.
Lil Jeppy. So grown up now, looking down on his civilian sister.
Don't say that. Forget it. If I don't tell you, Pela will.
She called him Jeppy. I love that. Oh, he's so polite, so doting and generous. Yes, he's baby. He's so awesome though. He's a baby with, well, he doesn't bite. He's a shielder. What? Let's see. He's a baby with a giant pot lid.
Last night, Lady Bronya suddenly appeared. She entered Klapoth Fort without saying anything to anyone. The Supreme Guardian is worried that the 3 intruders may have followed Bronya out of the Fragmentum and back into the administrative district. She issued a curfew for the entire city and ordered us to pursue and capture any suspicious individuals.
Ah, so that's how it is. No wonder I haven't heard from Bronya. Is she alright?
I'm not sure. She hasn't left Klapoth Fort. The Supreme Guardian just said she'd returned. Nothing more.
Well, I was sure worried about her. After she disappeared, Pela's workload doubled. She said she barely had time to go out.
She really does tell you everything. Oh, by the way, I left my Goethe Hotel limited edition flask behind last time I was here. Let me have a look for it.
Wait!
What is it? You seem pretty off today, Serval.
It's, right. You remember how you neglected all those flowers to death? I piled them all over there during a bit of spring cleaning, and now they smell terrible. So, don't go over there.
Seems like a strange reason not to take a look. Plus, am I supposed to believe you were spring cleaning? You must be up to more forbidden research.
Am not. How dare you? What do you take your sister for?
Never mind. This is your space, and I shouldn't intrude. I've got bit.
Oh, Dad, sorry, Japard.
Hey, wait a sec. Those intruders. I wanted to ask, what crime have they committed?
They're plotting to overthrow the architects and bring harm to the city.
Huh. Reminds me of the accusations against me. Kokolia's methods haven't changed.
Don't say that, Serval. I know that you're still nursing a grievance against the Supreme Guardian, but this isn't a joking matter.
You're telling me off again? Fine. Whatever, bro. You better be going. Come listen to Pela in my next rehearsal.
I will, if I have the time.
The coast is clear. You can come out now.
See the way Japard becomes a child with Serval? I know, right? I also love that he says forbidden research again, and she, like, that was the only time she actually connected with the lie and was just like, what do you mean I'm doing it again? I love that. My friend did a super awesome art Japard's voice actor uses an autograph. Oh, right. I remember seeing that art. Yeah, no, it's so cool. Like, it really is such a good art piece. Yeah, bro. Yeah, she is a bad liar. There's another miHoYo character that's a really bad liar. I'm trying to remember who it was. I feel like it was in Kenshin. Like, they did a terrible job with lying, and I forget what it was.
Phew, I nearly suffocated. What kind of plot device was that?
I almost lost my cool when he went for his flask.
This is bad. Bronya's in danger. We have to go save her.
Attempting to storm Klapoth Fort by ourselves? Forget it, Zila. I don't care how skilled you are, I'm not sending you on a suicide mission. Rest assured, Kokolia may have changed over the years, but she never hurt Bronya. I'm certain of that.
You sound like Bronya herself. I don't get it. You guys are against Kokolia, and yet in some ways, you seem to trust her completely.
Have you thought of a way to persuade
I
Japard?
was gauging his reactions just now. Did you see? Unless we have irrefutable evidence, he won't question Kokolia's orders. If you go after him now, our plan's as good as over. Come on, let's go to the restricted zone. If we can get ahead of the curve and find the Stellaron, Kokolia will be out of options.
All right. This actually reminds me, I did a daily mission with those ghosts of the Fragmentum, and the soldier called out to her captain, who's Japard, and uncannily I had Japard on my heart. Oh no!
Is Bronya really safe?
You care about her, huh?
It's like she was right there next to him. Oh, that sucks.
Close is a bit much, but I made her a promise.
Relax. She's the strongest girl I've ever seen.
I can believe that.
The bad liar in Genshin is Kale.
Jacked up security, all right.
You're right, it is
How are we
Kale.
gonna
That's
sneak
I think
in?
that is who I was thinking of.
Serval, we need one of those brainwaves.
Leave it to me. Stick close, guys, and don't get spotted.
Although Kale is so adorable, if she were to like just lie, I don't care what it was, I'd probably back her up on it. She could probably be like, the entire forest is on fire, and everyone would be like, there is no smoke anywhere. I'd be like, what do you mean there's no smoke? You don't see it? It's all over the place. Everyone would be like, Shinji, just stop. There's no defending this. And I'd be like, yes it is. Look at Kale's sad face. You're making her cry. And then I think everybody at that point would probably drop what they were doing and go, oh my word, you're right. The forest is on fire. Get the water. I haven't even gotten to Sumeru. That's okay. My motivation to play Genshin died. Yeah, no, it's long. There's a lot in Genshin. Like, I couldn't imagine starting new for Genshin. Like, my friend one time told someone, he was like, yeah, now's a good time to get in Genshin. Like, they're about to, I think it was right when Sumeru ended, I think?
Server's still not
Or
open.
Sumeru had started coming out, and he was like, yeah, no, it's a good time to get in Genshin. They're like really ramping up the story. And I was like, what do you mean it's a good time to get in Genshin? Do you know how many hours they have to play to get to that? Like, that is false advertising, my friend. She gets away with it. She deserves the support. She 100% deserves the support. I'd set it on fire for her. Oh, your phone couldn't handle it? That's fair. It's a mobile game that's getting way too big to be a mobile game. It broke your storage? Yeah. It'd be so hard to start Genshin at 0 at this time. I've sunk so many hours in that game for real. Oh, I know. 100%. 100%.
This is a military base. Trespassers aren't allowed in. Wait, isn't that... Serval! Long time no see.
Well, if it isn't Franz. Long time no see. You're still watching the entrance?
Well, you see, you haven't changed, Serval. Still nailing us to the wall. So, what brings you over here at this hour? And who are the guys behind you?
My brother said the restricted zone energy lines were malfunctioning. Told me it was urgent. He doesn't trust those contracted maintenance workers, so he got me in for free. These guys are my assistants. We need to overhaul all the installations here.
I didn't hear anything about the energy lines malfunctioning.
Oh, please. This is a technology division issue. Why would they tell you guys? Come on, let us in already. If the heating system goes down in the middle of the night, are you gonna be responsible for all the frozen corpses?
No, that's not something I could handle. Seeing as you're Captain Japard's sister, it should be fine. Okay, here are some temporary passes. Oh, and remember to give them back to me when you leave.
Thanks, Franz. I'll put in a good word for you with my brother and get him to promote you.
No, Captain Japard hates all that under-the-table stuff. I'd have a better chance if you don't mention me at all.
I'll do it for Kaya. He does kind of have good boy vibes. At first, I actually was kind of suspicious of him because that's what it seemed like they were building towards.
Is that
But
it?
See? That was easy.
anyway, oh, they're talking.
You're Japard's sister, all right.
I don't want people to see me that way.
Oh, okay, well.
Do you see that mechanical gear bridge? When you cross over to the other side, you arrive at hell on Earth.
Okay, good. But yeah, at first I wasn't really sure. I thought he was a bit sus because of all the like theories and stuff about how his alt was just like the Conrian star or the Abyss Mage star, and that like he was a spy and all this that was planted. Like that's what I thought at first. But then just the more I've seen from Kaya, the more I'm just like, he's really not bad. He's either gonna be like, it's gonna be the biggest like plot twist in the world when Kaya is just like slow clapping and is like, guess what? I was bad the whole time. Like, even I'll be surprised, and I was suspicious in the beginning. But like, it'll still shock me if he turns out to be bad, because he's just a good boy. He's so awesome. Yeah, he can lie so smooth. He's sus, but he loves Mondstadt. No, he 100% loves Mondstadt. I feel like that's part of what makes him so awesome, though, is like, you can tell that if, I know, like, he always like gives Jean a hard time, but like, you can tell that if Jean was like ever in danger, he 100% would throw it all away just to make sure Jean was safe. It's so cool. He's your main. Ooh, nice. Have I read the manga for Genshin? I have not read the manga. Lunar has, and has literally sung its praises, but I have yet to venture into the manga. It's always been there, and I've always been like, okay, time to read the manga, and then I just don't. But it's on my reading list, definitely, because I want to know more about like Kale and the whole relationship with really just Ettore in general, because he was, from what I understand, pretty big in the manga. But he definitely wouldn't betray Klee. You're right. His relationship with Klee is so pure. I know. I loved how he was just so kind and sweet during the whole event, and then the moment those people were, like, the three brothers were, like, fighting and Klee started crying, and he just, like, his tone shifted, and he was like, why don't you three come with me for a second? I was like, oh, Kaya is about to kick someone's butt. Like, oh, man. The one Kaya edit? I don't think I've seen that. I mean, I've seen a lot of Kaya edits, but I don't know about the specific one you're talking about. Oh, the whole plot you said earlier about the spy stuff. Oh, that's manga lore? I thought that was a theory. Oh, now I really have to read the manga then. Oh, no, 100%. I'm reading it for Amber. Like, that's another reason I want to read it, is because I am an Amber main, and just anytime I get any sort of Amber content, I'm like, chef's kiss. It's so good. So what exactly is on the other side?
An endless fragmentum, a few exhausted Silvermane guards, and the stench of death in the air. If we want to progress further north, we will need to cross that hell. Are you ready?
I'm ready. We've come this far.
Exactly. We've got nowhere left to retreat.
Let's go then. First, we need to think of a way to get to the other side. I helped set the underlying mechanisms for this type of gear bridge. It's controlled via different terminals in combination. Let's go find them.
Is Gepard on frontline duty a lot?
Yes, but what made you ask that all of a sudden?
It's so dangerous. Don't you worry about him?
He's a Landau.
The way Kaya got his vision makes me cry. I do know about that, and oh man, it is sad. It is so sad. Diluc's another good one. Here, I'll talk about him in a second.
This terminal's offline. We can't control it from here.
So what's the plan?
Look for another. Every platform linked to the gear bridge should have a similar terminal.
I never would have guessed that Gepard and you were brother and sister.
I can't say I blame you. We're nothing alike in personality or interests. Darn! Can't activate it. It seems like someone severed the energy supply to the terminals.
So someone's deliberately trying to create trouble?
Huh. You know, the more I think about it, the more it seems deliberate. With the front line on high alert, they must have rotated the bridge to make it impassable. Then they cut off the energy supply to the terminals to avoid accidental repositioning. Or that way, even if the front line were to collapse, the Fragmentum monsters wouldn't be able to make it to the other side.
They cut off their only retreat.
Bronya was right. The Silvermane guards really are risking their lives to protect Belobog.
Just my conjecture, but I doubt it's far from the truth. My brother mentioned that they've had to use extreme measures to repel the Fragmentum monsters. Let's press on. We can't activate either of these terminals, so let's look for the energy supply installation itself.
Okay. But anyway, DeLuca's another one. Like, just his whole backstory and how he feels about, like, the Knights of Favonius. He's the literal definition of, what is that saying? Child who... It was like a child who feels no love or something like that will burn the village and then warm himself in the flames or something like that. That's Deluge. That's 100% Deluge. Even though he wouldn't really burn the village, but he's taking his anger out in a healthy way against the Abyss Mages. I could eat Genshin lore up like a 3-course meal. I know, right? I get so sucked in every time I like look up stuff about it. It's crazy insane. The land down name is a flex. I know, right? And what's something you really want to learn more about? Let's see.
That's it! The thing's shaped like a giant iron ball.
I feel like there is something. I want to learn more about... Is it called the Sinner? Is that what they called it? Like the whole like upside down statue thing. And it seems to be like... Actually, no. There is one thing I want to learn more about. What did Conria do? Like specifically. Like we know about the Cataclysm. We know that they didn't have... Like they didn't follow any god. And so that's... Like that was already a gripe on Celestia. And people who didn't want to be under a god came to Conria. We know about Rhine-Daughter. We know about the giant ruin golems, but my thing that I'm confused about is if you go in the ruin golems, it's in like the notes that are left around, it sounds like the ruin golems were fighting the Cataclysm. Almost like Conria, like while it may have been the epicenter of the Cataclysm, didn't cause it. And I'm curious because none of the Archons want to talk about what happened in Conria. Like they're like an old like war veteran and a like some war story. Like they don't want to talk about it. And it gets me because if it means one of two things. It means that they didn't agree with what happened in Conria, which means they may have not been of the right mind when they took over Conria. Or it means that they tried to help Conria and failed. And it was the failure of Celestia that caused all that problem. And that's what I want to know. What exactly happened? What is the timeline for Conria? Because it's kind of jumbled right now. A child that feels no love from their village will burn it down to feel its warmth. That's what it was. Yeah. And Genshin lore is so interesting. And yeah, I know, right? Like, that's what I'm curious about. Because the Ruin Golems in Sumeru seem to imply that Conria was helping Sumeru fight the Cataclysm. It's implied. Because they were fighting the creatures. Like, there was something in there that stated they were fighting the creatures. And if for some reason they were fighting the creatures, obviously Sumeru had to fight them too. Unless Celestia caused the Cataclysm. And the Rift Hounds were a direct result of what the Archons did. So that's my theory. I have no idea if it's true. I don't know enough about Conrian lore because I'll be honest, I've not really done a whole lot in Enkanomiya. I just unlocked the boss. And that was like dialogue that I kind of skipped through. Not really, but kind of. So. I think that Conria created life through alchemy and possibly their own god. I had a theory about that Conria was in the process of trying to make its own god. But I hadn't found any, like, proof of that, and it was more of just like a headcanon of mine that that's what made Celestia so mad. Or the Heavenly Principles, I guess. But yeah, I'm so excited to learn more. Anytime we get anything from Conria, I like listen up. And I just like deep dive into it. Like any Dainsliff quest, I'm literally just like honed in on every single word. If there is a misplaced word, I will catch it. I want to know about the fake sky more. Yeah, the fake sky stuff. That's another thing. Have you seen that map that someone posted of like the proposed like not hierarchy, but like from top to bottom of Teyvat, where it's like Tevat's actually upside down and like the real world is on top, and then the ground of that real world is the fake sky of Teyvat. and then it was just dropped right at the start and never brought back. Yeah, it is, without spoiling, it is brought back during the Sumeru Archon stuff. Very briefly it is. And then Google the art of Kemia Ubu Kanria lore is real. The art of Kema is an Albedo lore, actually. Gold, his creator, was a big role in Kanria. Yeah, that's what I'm curious about, because at first it sounded like Rhine-Daughter was like the reason the cataclysm happened, and then it just kind of shifted gears to the whole the second who came and stuff like that. So I'm curious to learn more. I really want to know. Is there what's a I know Rhea said that they wanted to know more about the fake sky, but like, is there any other unanswered questions anyone wants answered?
And it's
I can't
behind
answer
a
them,
gate.
but it's fun
What
to
are
think.
the odds?
Its formal name is the Mechanism Energy Hub. It's connected to all the energy lines. I would have thought it covers the entire restricted zone.
No wonder it's so heavily guarded.
One unit for everything? That's a disaster waiting to happen. We learned the hard way.
As long as we can gain access permissions to the hub, we can operate the gear bridge terminals.
Won't this cause a commotion?
That's why I told them we were here for urgent maintenance. The frontline equipment needs servicing just as much as the rest.
So that's why you went for maintenance. Way to go, Serval. I thought you just came up with it on the spot.
Come on, let's see if that guard over there will let us pass.
Oh yeah, I have to go talk to it.
Yo, evening soldier.
Are you the emergency engineers? I saw you guys hanging around. Did you find the problem?
Not yet. Everything looks normal so far. I think the problem is stemming from the energy hub. If you let us in, we can do a routine service inspection. I've worked on various iterations of this type of installation.
No. No can do. No one gets near the energy hub without the security captain's encryption key.
Not even the Supreme Guardian?
The Supreme Guardian? Hey, no games, you hear? No dice without the encryption key.
Ah, darn, this guy's not stupid.
March 7th is just like, oh man, he's not basic NPC.
You need the encryption key, right? Which captain should I bother then?
Captain Dunn's resting up ahead. Go and find him. If he grants you permission, I won't stand in your way.
Done? Why didn't you say so? No problem, we'll be back in a bit.
Off to see Captain Dunn. Also, just thought of this now.
Dunn, do you know him?
You bet I do. We go way back. He's easy to talk to.
Oh, dang it.
Hey, Dunn. It's been a while.
I'll get back to the chat in a moment.
Serval, it's been a long time. You're still so... You look good.
Oh, he likes her.
Allow me to introduce my assistants to you. They help me take
Does the
care of
whole
business at the
Belobog
workshop.
just have a crush on Serval? Because, I mean, same.
Everyone, this is Captain Dunn, an old friend of mine. He used to be an ace on the keys in the band.
Oh, you play rock and roll too? Cool.
She's like, I'll be a groupie for this.
Pleased to meet you.
Great seeing you.
Oh, hello.
Oh, what's that weird smell?
Zachary, how many days has it been since you showered?
I showered right before my shift.
What did you say?
I haven't showered in 2 days, sir.
Unacceptable, especially in front of visitors. Apologies for the embarrassment, all.
It's not a big deal, Dunn. You know, if you get a chance, would you want to get on stage with us again? My keyboard guy is pretty good, but I still miss our military days playing in the band.
That was a long time ago, Serval. I haven't touched a keyboard in ages. Besides, I'm stationed here all year round. I'm afraid I don't get many chances to return to the city. Though I don't stand on ceremony. How may I assist you? If everything's in order, you'd better head back to the city. It's not safe here.
I've checked the lines. There don't seem to be any major problems. All that's left is the energy hub. The guard over there said that I needed an encryption key to open the gate. Can you help me out?
Don't be hesitant in front of your dream, girl.
Could you be any less discreet?
Anything wrong done?
Sorry, Serval, but can you tell me what Captain Japard told you?
Huh? Oh, let me think. Hey, sis, the energy supply lines in the restricted zone have malfunctioned. Those useless engineers can't find the problem. Something like that?
And may I ask, when did he contact you?
This morning? Yeah, that's right. He's on urban patrol duty today, right? That's why he popped round and asked the favor.
Huh. Captain Japard just returned to the front line. I could reconfirm with him?
Huh? Hold up, he's back? That can't be. He was still in the city a little while.
Oh, sorry.
Haven't changed, Serval. You're still a lousy liar. These people you've brought, they're not workshop assistants, right? Serval, it's not that I don't want to help you, but you should remember that I'm a Belobog Silvermane guard. How about this? You can leave, and I won't tell anyone about this incident. But the outsiders must remain.
There goes the negotiation.
Sorry for getting you involved in this.
I brought you guys here, and I'm standing with you till the end. Done. This
Dang it.
concerns
Sorry,
the fate of Belobog. No, the fate of our whole world. Please, don't stand in our way.
Serval! We used to rehearse together every day. You must understand. My rock and roll soul is to uphold the dignity of a soldier.
Okay, now I can get back to chat.
Move carefully.
Alright, I'm gonna put it back on slow. Okay, so real quick before we get to the fight, I'm just gonna catch up on chat. I don't know why this guy sounds different. Yeah, the one guard in front of the hub. Stellar voice work from him though. Yeah, no, seriously. Sounds like an NPC. Nice. Yeah, he's a crushing boy. He's a cutie. I would though. Oh yeah, I would too. Like I would have a crush.
Don't hesitate.
He does have good taste. But honestly, her brother. That is funny though. The dialogue option, I love that. But the twin is only either a prince or princess. Does this mean there could be a queen or king? I actually had a theory for a while that we were like the prince and princess of Conria, and then we knew that Celestia was going to come, and so we went to go bargain with them, and then that's when the whole like opening of the game happened, where the Sustainer of Heavenly Principles took our sibling, and then they destroyed Conria. But without spoilers, Sumeru's Archon quest kind of disproved that, but I still think it could be a viable thing, given some other stuff in the Sumeru Archon quest that I don't want to spoil. But yeah. And Shinji, you may open a can of worms asking me that. I have a theory, I'll tell you later, because in my opinion it goes hard. I really want to hear that. You definitely need to tell me about that. Like, seriously, I want to know. Because Genshin lore is just so great. It goes so hard, and it's so good. That's still pretty smart. Oh, thank you! I've, like I said, anytime something happens that relates to Conria in this game, I pay attention. Like, I'm currently trying to do the desert quest that leads to the gates of Conria, just so I can see the gates and like micro-analyze them in my own pace. Even though I know there's nothing on the gates probably, but I want to micro-analyze them. What's up?
Time for a buzz.
Go, Silverwolf!
At this speed, too slow.
This point of a walking Genshin encyclopedia. There needs to be more of those, honestly. Let's see. Should I get the skill points? Let's break it. Come on, Japard. Yeah, we can.
Time for a buzz.
The die is cast.
There we go. Now we're
In
protected.
the name of Landau,
Go, Jeffy.
cold hardens the will. We shall never fall.
Literally, I can't play anymore, but you bet I'll be doing my Genshin homework. Oh, definitely. Yeah, the Sumeru, all of the Sumeru stuff was amazing.
Step aside. I have no
I thought
interest
it
in
was a
stoking
really
conflict.
great story quest that they did, I think. Should I do probably this? Jeppy is right there. Ask him done. I know, right? Showing off Jeppy. Heck yeah. I guess I should probably attack these guys. Let's do this. Because I'm about to get my ult.
Rules are made to be broken.
We'll chance it. And he's got a shield. Jeppy's shielding him, so. Oof.
Time for a buzz.
You will know justice.
Japard's like, stop attacking my people. Oh no.
Clemency? Never heard of it. The truth of life
Japard
and death.
is not doing
revealed in
good.
This sage is but a vision.
That's fine. You can do that. I won't complain.
Morin, time for a buzz.
You gonna ult? Nope.
This
Almost.
ends here.
Let's see if we can get him with the quantum
Let's go.
damage on turn.
Better up.
Now, what's it called? Dot? I think it's just called dot.
Time for a buzz.
Oh, heck yeah. We're gonna ult and then let him take the dot? Heck yeah. 6 instances of quantum damage. He's not surviving this. Heck yeah.
Serval? Why?
Sumeru's final act was stunning. Oh, it gives me chills. I'll rewatch that cutscene over and over again. It never gets old. It's okay, Japard is fine. He's breathing. As long as he's breathing, he can shield.
I'm sorry, Dun. Time for a little nap.
He's just unconscious. Don't worry.
Stubborn fool. Strong, though. Wildfire lacks people like him.
Got it. The encryption key. Quick, before we attract attention, let's...
I think we attracted attention.
That's the enemy attack alarm. Every Silvermane guard in the reserve zone just became our enemy.
My life was short, but it was a life filled with...
You're not dead yet. How can you give up that easily?
We've made it up till now. I could lose an arm and a leg for all I care. I have to lay eyes on the Stellaron. Quick, back to the energy supply hub. Anyone that tries to stop us is gonna find out a thing or two.
If I'd known he had the encryption key from the start, I could have snuck in and taken it off him myself.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, Sela. Activating the gear bridge alone would have been enough to expose us.
Okay, how are we gonna do this?
One.
There we go. Really looking forward to Fontaine's story, especially since it seems like the Archon takes a bit of a backseat in terms of politics. I agree. That trailer was so good, and I can't wait to see what Fontaine has to offer. Forgot to mention very briefly,
Can you let me
possibly,
have some fun
maybe,
this
probably,
time?
get out of my sling on Monday and start physical therapy August 17th. Ooh, congratulations! I really hope you're able to get out of the sling.
Time for a buzz.
I've been seeing like updates on how you've been feeling, so I'm really happy that you've been doing good.
Rules are made to be broken!
It's too late to repent.
Time for a buzz.
Maybe I should have saved this all. Oh, good, it let me retake it. Cool.
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary.
Good luck with your physical
It's
therapy.
but a
Yes, good luck
vision.
with your physical therapy. But I got smacked after surgery. With 3 weeks in this sling, I was shook. I bet. Dang. I guess? That'll be fine.
This is our chance.
There we go. Look at that. Oh, don't want to go that way. Ooh, but I also don't want to go that way. What's the easiest way? You're weak to quantum? Take that. My expectation was 0 weeks, but I'm
I have
almost
no
out of my
interest
arm
in
prison.
stoking conflict.
I hope you were able to get out of it even sooner than you think.
Years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall!
Yeah. Free the arm!
This is our chance.
We'll go ahead and alt here. I have a feeling this will end it.
Rules are made to be broken! Decisive strike!
You took the bait. Time for a buzz.
That should take them both out. Should. Okay, good. I was worried for a second that it wouldn't.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
Can I just sneak past him? Oh my word, why is there so many? You know what? Just run. Oh, I have to open the hub, don't I? Crap. I guess I have to take out those 2 guards then. Let's do it. Hashtag free curse arm. I
Never
love
heard of
it.
it.
Well, I don't have Japard. His alt is so cool, right? Isn't it? I ate yogurt with my left hand the other day and flung it, and I was like, hey, no more yogurt for a bit. Oh, dang. He made the guards. Yes, unfortunately, we have to go after the guards. The yogurt didn't laugh, but I did.
Time for a buzz.
It's killing me that I have to use this. Use her alt
Speed
on a
too
guard
slow.
that has no debuffs. But it's the best way to take care of the situation right now. New enemy, yogurt.
Is that all?
I got 2 enemies to focus on.
Let's
I know
go.
Japard is so cool. His alt is amazing. His skill's so great. His passive useful. His normal attack. I know, right? He really is useful. When I tell you, I really was like happy to see him, even though I would love Bronya. I was like, I'm gonna have no problems in the game now. I have Japard. Little Jeppy's gonna help. The game's alts are so fun. I love Silver Wolves. Agreed. I love Silver Wolves. Although, if you guys have seen not Jinkyman, Fushuan's alt, oh my word, it looks so cool. But Jingyuan is really cool. I did want him. There is a short on my channel. I had 10 pulls for Jingyuan. No, I'm sorry. I had like 12 or 13, I think.
Don't hesitate.
I used them on Jingyuan's weapon banner, and I wasn't paying attention, and it was my first 10 pull on a banner, and the very first thing to appear, his weapon. And I didn't get Jingyuan. So that's a short if you want to go check that out.
This is our chance.
It was such a cheat during this part. I kept using Sila's skill to run past everyone. Oh, that's such a good idea, though. He's cool. Jingyun is the second best in Malfool. Agreed. Well, wait, hold on. Yukong. I don't know, though. No, probably, yeah. Jingyun and Yukong for me. Kaya, though, the way he walks is just so amazing. Yeah, no, he is cool. Yes, and Fushuan is actually one of the upcoming characters. She's gonna be 1.3 alongside of, just in case for spoilers, I'm not gonna say. You can look at that one if you don't mind being spoiled about it, because it is kind of a spoiler for the new story chapter at the end. But yeah. Oh wait, no, that was you. That was you. Oh, sorry. I know you've played it, or you've seen it played, but for anyone else in the chat who may be who may not have seen that part of the game, that's a spoiler. But yeah, she's on her way. The skill that heals him, yeah. I like that skill. I'm assuming you're talking about Japard. Do I have? Okay.
How about this?
Yeah, definitely save for Fushuan, because I will also be saving. Cannot save for the life of me. Understandable. Gacha is addicting. Be losing my mind if she's out currently because I haven't been playing. Dude, you can't play right now. Exactly.
It's open. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Might have to spend money. That's fair. I might have to also. Kafka's gonna drain my free. I guess I can't call them free mogems in this game, but Kafka's gonna drain that.
Some time.
Oh, you were talking about Kaya. He heals himself. I didn't know he healed himself, actually, because I don't use him a whole lot. I know, because I thought Lunar uses him a lot, but I always thought it was his weapon that healed him. Is that his skill? I didn't know that. But Japard does have a skill that heals himself. I think it's, I don't remember if it's his Constellation or his Talon, or I guess Trace. One of them, like, when he dies, he just regenerates full health. Oh, it is a talent, because one of his Eidolons is when he regenerates full health, he, like, readies his ult, too.
Who designed this operating system? It's so unintuitive. Emergency fire evacuation system? Not bad. Rock and roll dance floor atmosphere mode? Who the heck added that? And they used one of my songs!
As someone who troubleshoots computer stuff sometimes, this is so accurate.
Your bridge control terminal. Still found it. That's it. I've reset the energy system. Let's go and operate the gear bridge terminal.
He also has a shield? Oh, that I didn't know.
Won't more Silvermane guards be waiting for us on the other side of the gear bridge?
Yep.
Then what's our plan?
Oh, I need to heal.
Well, either we reason with them or charge straight through the blockade. Let's play it by ear.
Let's see, I'm so bad with names. Is Fushuan the lady with the pink hair? Yes. Stellar Jade's so much less catchy than Primagem. Agreed. Heavily agree there. Oh, hey there, buddy! I didn't see you!
Careful. There's a big guy
Hello.
up ahead.
Oh, hi, I'm gonna hope I say this right. Bow not found. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm Shinji the Fox. I am VTuber Fox. And I hope I'm funny. Does Unyielding Will that he revive? Yeah, that's what it was. He only heals with his one with the, oh, okay. What server am I on? I am on the North America server. I think Kafka's gonna leave me broke. Oh, Kafka's so leaving me broke too. Like, I need Kafka in my life. We'll talk about Kaya all day long and not go crazy. Oh no, understandable. There's so many characters I could do that with too. Gonna spend every warp on Kafka. Agreed. Kafka hot, but Fushuan reminds me of my wife Kokomi. Oh, you're right. She does kind of look like Kokomi a bit. It's like Kokomi if she was given like the power to destroy things. Hey, there's that theory about Kokomi being a dragon, like secretly. Wouldn't it be cool if we got a Kokomi alt where she actually was like an awakened dragon from Inazuma? I think that would, or like Orobashi's reincarnation. That would be cool.
There's no other way. We'll have to fight.
If we can beat Svarog, we can beat this one. Let's go.
The sleeping dragons. Yes. All right, we're gonna shield.
In the name of Landau.
I should have waited.
Hardens the will. We shall never fall.
Because now someone's just gonna have less shield. Oh great, it's Jabard. Oh no. Good timing. I have a baseball bat for your face.
Rules are made to be broken. You upstage your welcome.
Move carefully.
I'm gonna take him out. Goodbye. Let's do it. Am I really about to waste Don Hung's ult on a low HP enemy? Oh, I don't need to. He's so far from going forward.
Time for a buzz.
The Sleeping Dragoness. Yeah, that's what I read.
Speed too slow.
She's related to the dragons of Encantadia. Cryo Boys are the best. Yes. I do like Cryo Boys. They're the fruitiest, which I say positively. The best way possible. Animo Forlifers? I don't recognize that one. Alright, I'm gonna look that up while Japard attacks. Hang on.
The die is cast.
Yeah, I do not know what that one means. Google did not return any reliable search.
Clemency, the time.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Let's go.
Oh no.
About this.
Well, it works. Oh, Animo for lifers. See, I'm a dumb sometimes. Animo for lifers. I should have caught on to that. Oof.
Let's make it quick.
Let's go for it. We'll save the ult for when he calls in his buddies.
Time for a buzz.
You will know justice. The die is cast.
Freeze him!
It's too late to repent. Let's go.
We'll put his skill points back. We'll let him summon his
More
beats.
enemies. Time for a buzz.
And we'll get our shields back.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
And it took me a second to shoot you. It would be 5 though.
The name
My
of
multi-type
Landau.
wasn't working. Aw. Personally, a big fan of Ito and Albedo. Gio's a good, just a good. I feel like it's underrepresented in the game, honestly. We need more Geo people. We also need more creatively kitted? More Geo characters with creative kits.
I hope you're prepared.
The truth
I had an
of life
idea
and
for a
death,
Geo character
revealed in
where
an
the
instant.
alt
This century
was
is but a vision.
and like the shield that they have, their alt basically takes the shield and imbues it with like a so let's say you have a pyro shield on, the Geo character ults, the shield disappears and that Geo character gets a pyro ult. Or like they start dealing pyro damage either as a normal attack or as like the damage from the ult. And the purpose is to have a Geo character that can utilize the
I have no interest in
catalyze reaction to its full effect by allowing you to build them however you choose. So if you wanted this Geo character to output as cryo damage for their ult, you could put Blizzard Strayer on them with a Geo damage bonus goblin, and it would still work. MiHoYo's not going to do that because I feel like they wouldn't care. But I think it would be cool. Geo boys, they have our hearts.
Let's do it
I need
again
more
when
long
you're
hair
leveled up.
boys. I agree with you there. We do have one coming up in
Energy
Fontaine.
restored. System online.
The new body type for Genshin.
Certification
I'd heard about it, but I have
Come
not
on.
been informed yet. Learning from its past, yes. The Geo character could trap enemy in Geo crystals. That would be really cool. Like have a really good stun to it, because Zhongli's is good, but I feel like it's not as utilized as it could be. To be fair, I use Pyro Ito with my C6 Bennett. I've heard of people doing that, and it's so broken. Like, that's a good way to use Ito. That's how you use Bennett C6. Like, I've always been of the mindset that Bennett C6 is not a problem. It's just people build him to not have C6, and so when he gets C6, he opens up a whole new line of possibilities that no one's willing to build for. Like, it blows my mind. So I don't think C6 Bennett's all that bad. But yeah, it would be really cool. The new body type is buff male. Alright, I gotta check that out then, because we can finally have Wagner.
Percent. 65%. 80. We did it. We've gained access to the gear bridge. Let's move.
Benny C6 is a playstyle. It's a C6 Benny. See, that's what I'm saying. It's just a playstyle.
Perfect. Okay. We need to get to the front line.
We could have a problem. Your brother may be there.
He probably is. Hopefully we don't bump into him, but if we do, we'll just have to try and talk to him.
Are you sure you can convince him?
I've probably got a 30% chance. Or
oh, sorry, sir.
Meaning it could end in a fight.
Haven't you noticed yet? Most of our convincing ends in a fight.
March is like, there's a pattern here, Don Hong.
If we can't reach a common understanding with your brother, will you stand with us?
Of course. My word is my bond. I said that I'd stand with you to the end, and I won't go back on that promise.
Before our next expedition, I need Himeko to teach me some negotiation skills. Beating people up all the time is cramping my elegance.
I haven't fought with Japard since he enlisted. He could never beat me when we were little, but now...
Time to fight Japard, it looks like.
Serval.
Benny is helpful, yes.
Really
Shinji a
is.
Wagner simp? No, I'm mostly for the lols. I saw one video a long time ago where someone put one of those really romantic slow songs to Wagner hammering, and Lumine, because of the way the camera was just watching him hammer, and it was so funny. That's the only reason. I hope we don't run into Japard. That would just be disastrous. It would suck so bad if we ran into Japard. Serval loyal for real, yeah. Now look at him. Ume, do you know something we don't? I know you do. May the heartbreak of his voice. I know. Shinji's like, wait, no, girls. Yeah. He's been betrayed in multiple universes. Yep. Yes, he has.
Wait, Japard, listen to me.
When the sentry reported to me, I thought there must have been a misunderstanding. The enemy alarm had to be unrelated to your entry into the restricted zone. Perhaps the intruders had taken you hostage. And yet, step away from the intruders, Serval. Walk over slowly and stand behind me. You're different from them.
I'm sorry. We have an understanding. I stand with them.
Buff female model when? Oh my word, why did I never think of that? Oh, okay. I'm not gonna stop thinking about this. Oh my word, I didn't know I needed that until now. got a game to play. I'm thinking about it now. Crap. Oh, I'm shaking Oyo devs for buff Beto. Please, Japard, baby. It was for a good reason. It was. I know. He sounds so sad.
Give me a few minutes, just a few.
Stop. I
I'll
know.
explain every.
Enough, Serval. Have you forgotten where we are? We Landaus ought to know this place better than anywhere. The outer reaches of the front line against the Fragmentum. Belobog's most strategic protective fortress. Every Silvermane guard here, every person here, is ready to sacrifice themselves. Ready to spill their blood for Belobog at a moment's notice. Yet here you are, leading fugitives into the restricted zone. Attacking my Silvermane comrades in arms. Hijacking the energy hub. Are you really worthy of the Landau name?
Why do you think I've come here? We found a way to dispel the eternal freeze, to seal the Fragmentum. It might be the only lifeline this world has left.
If that were true, why wouldn't you report to Madame Cocolia? Why would you sneak into the restricted zone and create chaos?
You don't understand. The one preventing us from getting close to the truth is Cocolia herself.
You have all seen the Supreme Guardian in person. Do you think you can act as you please because she didn't recognize your version of events?
Listen to me, Japard. The origin and spread of the Fragmentum is linked to the Stellaron. The meteorite in the Architect's records, it's...
I know about the Stellaron. It's exactly what the fugitives behind you are seeking. But the Madam Guardian has already revealed the truth to me. These people have ulterior motives, Serval. They want to steal this treasure from the Architects. The Madam Guardian has warned me before that you were indulging in fantasy. That you'd been exposed to forbidden knowledge, and that you would bring destruction down upon Belobog. I believe you, Serval. I believe you think you're acting with loyalty to the people. It's just... Guards, formation. Arrest these people. We could be inundated with Fragmentum monsters at any moment. We have no time to waste on them.
The forbidden is only forbidden to conceal the truth within. Cocolia's afraid that we'll seize on this knowledge, that the truth will spread far and wide. To save the world, we must risk it all. I've said my piece. Whether you believe it or not is up to you. Regardless, you should know by now your sister's never been one to back down. If there's something or someone you can't abide, you should stand up and resist. And if there's something you uphold, you should uphold it to the very end.
Well said, Serval.
Save your explanation for the judge. You are charged with sabotaging the Silvermane Guard restricted
One moment,
zone.
I'll be right
In
back.
my capacity as captain, I hereby order that these fugitives be arrested.
I am back.
This isn't like our childhood game, Serval. You won't get any leniency from me.
The barrier hasn't been fixed yet.
Okay,
Don't try and be a
I'm
hero,
gonna catch up with
Japard.
chat in a minute, but I just saw more Japard's screen time, and I'm like, you're welcome. I left it on Japard's face.
Didn't I tell you? All our negotiations end in combat.
Okay, now I can catch up on chat. Let's see. The way we're talking about you're crying for Japard. I see fan art of Beto being ripped on Twitter and it goes so hard. Oh, okay, now. See, I'm thinking about it again. Oh man. Max Japard, take me in for interrogation, I guess. Oh man. All the edits, the angst, it hurts. Kaya is baby. Japard is baby. No, stop. Don't read.
Don't
what
hesitate.
We're having. Chat's been fun today. Alright, we'll start with
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary.
you. March being correct? Yes. Shinji's brain returns to monkey when buff beta was mentioned. You'd be surprised how easily it is to return Shinji's brain to monkey. Usually it just involves Genshin women. Chat's always fun when I'm here. It is!
Time for a buzz.
Oh, I thought I almost had her already. I was all excited. Alright, Japard. I can't believe I'm about to say what I'm about to say. It's gonna be really funny. But it's so dumb. Why are you hitting yourself? What's wrong with you? That's you, and you just punched him in the face. Oh, you're shooting your commander. What's wrong with you? Oh, I should have brought Pela into this. Oh, crap. Let's just... Is there any reason we can't focus on Japard? Even said that prime emoji though. And buff beta was just that, yes. I need buff Kaya. The tension, the build up, well executed joke Shinji. Thank you. Yeah, that took care of that.
More and time for a buzz.
I hope you're prepared.
This ends here.
Oh! Oh, this isn't good. Come on, Japard. Get your ult ready. We need you now. Hey, you know what would be awesome if this fight was a scripted fight and I don't have to worry about dying? A joke was executed one way or another. Yes. That takes care of that guy.
You took the bait just like that. Time for a buzz.
You will know justice.
At this speed, too slow.
Yeah, we'll just have him. We'll just go ham with him.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
In the name of Landau, years of cold, hardens the will. We shall never fall!
Yeah, well,
The time is now.
Yeah, we'll just we'll go with that.
Time
We'll
for a
debuff him again. Shinji needs heals. I do need heals. Ah, Lunar! Hi! This is Lunar, the one I was telling you all about earlier.
Our position is solid.
Thank you for the boba. The esteemed Lunar.
Can you let me have some fun time for a buzz?
Oh, Dunhung died? I just noticed he
Stay
died.
focused.
Oh no.
For glory!
I was so confused. I saw that Japard was going next, and I thought it was Boss Japard, and I was like, oh crap, who's gonna die now? It be my own Japard!
The die is cast.
Let's go.
Trix, what? No! I was not talking crap about Lunar. You know that. No, I was telling them about Lunar because someone had asked. That is all.
Time for a buzz.
In the name
It
of
was perfectly
preservation.
normal. Not so fast, Japard. I have Silverwolf's ult. Gamer Girl is coming for you, buddy. See, no, I was talking about you because I was talking about how Japard was like one of the reasons that you had made it so far in the game. And then someone said, "Who's Lunar?" And so I answered. And then they thought you sounded interesting. The panic in my voice. Yeah, that's because I was afraid Lunar would believe you. Silverwolf, please. Not so fast, Japard was said with so much sass. He's helped me so much. He's so good.
This guy knows how to put up a fight. I've never come up against anyone this relentless.
He just won't go down.
He's as stubborn as I am. That's enough,
Oh,
Japard.
sorry, Serval.
Take a look around you. You're the last man standing.
Even if I am, I won't yield.
Please yield already.
We don't want you to yield through force of arms. That wouldn't be a victory for us.
Yeah, our goal is the same as yours. Serval's and Branya's. We just want to preserve this world.
We were
There's
talking-
no reason to turn against each other.
We were talking crap about you is my favorite thing to say when anyone joins voice chat in my server. My best tired out joke. That's what my dad does all the time. Anytime someone walks in the room, he'll be like, "Shh, stop talking about them. They're here." Like, we all know. But he does it every time.
Japard, brother, surely
Japard
now
could
you
lay in
can
these
see
arms,
the
though.
need for pragmatism. Even if you don't believe my outsider friends, you should believe me. Maybe I've wasted your trust. In which case, believe Branya.
Lady Branya?
There's nothing more to say, Japard. The decision is yours.
As a captain of the Silvermane Guards, I am duty-bound to carry out the orders of the Supreme Guardian.
Final answer.
But Lady Branya is the commanding officer for the front lines. According to military protocol, if the frontline directives of the commanding officer clash with those of the architects behind the lines, a soldier must remain at their post and await further directives.
Is this a brainwave? This feels like a brainwave.
For the Silvermane Guards, the Guardian's orders are paramount and absolute. But there is something of equal importance in the oath we take.
The people of Belobog.
If we lose the people, we lose the reason for our existence. Our fight with the Fragmentum monsters is for the sake of preservation. But our fight with you? I fail to see the purpose. If you are truly able to prevent our endlessly unfolding misfortunes, then the people of Belobog are indebted to you. But if you are using lies to mask your true intentions, using my sister and Branya for your own ends, I swear by Klapoth that I will carry out your punishment without an ounce of mercy.
I love the conversation in the chat right now.
They're not lying. I promise you.
You must be Zila. You are a skilled fighter. Your combat style is nothing like that of the guards.
Regardless of what you believe, these guys have been a great help to the underworld. Many people would vouch for them.
Oh, sorry, Japard. I thought you were done.
If you want to
sometimes
advance
can't
further
see the
northward,
text box.
you must traverse an area entirely corroded by the Fragmentum. It's the only way to get to the snow plains on the other side. The guards can give you some time before the next wave of attacks is upon us.
All right, we're gonna head in there and then we'll do our pulls, and then I think that'll be it for this one.
As soon as the restricted zone gate is open, the monsters on the other side will turn out in full force. The guards will do their best to stall them and buy you some time.
Okay, I saw that comment about wish Genshin men had more cake. Did you know that I think it was Kaya's butt has way too many vertices. Like a 3D animator like looked at Kaya's model and he was like, there is so much detail in his butt. I think about that sometimes, that they just decided that Kaya just needed to have a lot of cake on him and that it looked superb.
Once you've broken through the front line, there's nothing more we can
Ito
do.
is a bit lacking. I agree with you.
So.
Oh, sorry, Japard.
Have you made up your minds?
We're ready.
Understood. Keep your weapons close. This will be a fierce fight.
Guards, open the gate.
Oh, is this where we go through a gauntlet? It looks like we're about to go through a gauntlet.
Are you dealing with attacks like this every day?
It's a common occurrence.
Guards, formation.
Well, I'm gonna make sure I don't owe the guards any favors when this is done.
For Branya! Yes, for Branya. We do it for Branya.
Here they come.
Steel yourselves.
Why am I so low on health? I didn't heal! Oh. Well, hang on. Oh, crap. Hold up. Okay, now we're good to go. Shang-Li has a full-on
As soon as the restricted
bakery.
zone gate, once you've broken through the so.
Japard carry.
Understood.
Japard was also on the verge.
Keep your weapons close.
Guards, open the gate.
I haven't gotten relics yet. Oh no, you can totally self-promo there. Go for
Are
it.
you dealing with attacks
I will not
like
be
this
offended
every
at
day?
that.
It's a common occurrence.
Especially because your art is good. I would promote your art. I think I still have your plug in the description. I don't think I've removed that.
Guards, formation.
Well, I'm gonna make sure I don't owe the guards any favors when this is done.
Again, for Branya.
Here they come.
Child has a whole cherry
Heal
season.
yourselves.
Alright, let's go.
This is our
Thanks,
chance.
Shinji and Lunar. You're welcome. I don't really know what you're thanking me for, but you're welcome. I probably should have saved that. This is a gauntlet, right? I thought I saw that there was like battle 1 of something. Yeah, wave 1 of 3. Should have saved it.
Broken.
You took the bait just like...
Step aside. I have no interest in still. Let's make it quick.
You took the bait just like that. Time for a buzz.
They do make amazing.
Name of Landau. Years of cold.
And it is very nice,
Hard
yes.
as the wind. We shall never fall.
I'll be honest, I wish I could appreciate your art more, because I'm not an artist by any means. Like, so much of what I see you say goes way over my head about, like just like Rhea just said, the line art looks so clean. I have no idea what that means. So I wish I could appreciate your art on the level that I think it could be appreciated, but unfortunately I need to understand the terms first, and I cannot understand the terms. I will one day, though.
Better up.
Time for
You're
a
probably
buzz.
sushi right now. So close can take you down.
How many of
Is this wave 3? Yeah, let's just go ham with our ults.
Rules are made to be broken!
It's too late.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision. Let's go.
About this!
Can you let me have some punch?
Perfect. No, Japard!
I told you, Japard, the barrier hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero.
This is only the first wave. They'll have reassembled soon. I have to.
Hey, Mr. Silvermane, listen to your sister. I can tell just by looking at you that you haven't fully recovered.
Outsiders. Zila, the second wave hasn't started yet. Make the most of this opportunity and make a break for it.
Huh? Serval, aren't you gonna look for the Stellaron with us?
My brother can't hold them back by himself. He wasted a lot of energy on us. It's my responsibility now. Besides, if I'm not here to help, I don't know what might happen in the next wave. I want to go with you. I do. I always wanted to catch a glimpse of the Stellaron with my own eyes, and now it's so close that I can't abandon my brother and the other guards. I'm a Landau. It's up to you now. I believe in you. You've given me new hope. Get hold of the Stellaron before Cocolia realizes what's happening.
We won't disappoint you.
Hey, March. Don't forget to take a picture of the Stellaron for me.
Say no more! We're good at this, don't worry!
Ume's art is really good. I saw her videos. Ooh! Yeah, if you ever do pick up art again, I'll definitely...
Fragmentum activity
I definitely
is
want to check that out.
intensifying. Something's happening on Eurilo 6. Shouldn't we go down there, Himiko?
Have faith in them. Besides, this is his first trailblazing expedition. How will he be able to look back fondly without a few twists and turns? Are you bored, Welt? I understand. But we have lots of opportunities ahead of us. Let's leave the memories of this expedition for them.
So you think they'll be safe, right?
Yes. We haven't seen any Eon or Emanator level imaginary reactions. Relax. This is a young person's adventure. We shouldn't interfere. At most, we could offer a little off-site assistance.
Is this the Fragmentum Japard was talking about?
Compared to this, the corrosion we saw in Backwater Pass pales into insignificance.
There's a restless atmosphere here.
Oh, yeah. It feels like there are loads of eyes staring at us.
Serval said that the Stellaron was very likely hidden in the snow plains north of Belobog. If we want to get there, I'm afraid we'll have to find the exit to this Fragmentum maze.
This place makes my flesh crawl. Like there are insects under my skin.
We have no guide and no way of detecting the Stellaron. We'll just have to advance gradually and cautiously. Don't be disheartened. The stronger the Fragmentum contamination, the closer we are to the source.
Ooh, animations? Ooh, that's cool. Oh, I do some pixel art. I made the starting soon screen and the ending screen, and I changed it each time to kind of fit the game. I don't have one for Honkai, unfortunately, so I just use the default. But I don't know. I'm kind of okay. I could be better. I definitely still have a whole lot to learn, and it's just kind of little basic things that I do right now. But yeah, I do like doing it. It's fun. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of art looking around at this stream. I'm gonna have to check out some of y'all's stuff too. I'm trying to figure out where I was in the chat. I looked away and then I lost it. I have such respect for pixel art. This stuff gets so confusing sometimes. Tell me about it. Like, there's times where I just kind of put a pixel someplace because I'm like, I just want something there. And then I put it there and I'm like, why does that look right? It shouldn't be right. That doesn't look right at all, but it is. And I hate it. But I pixel art animations, I wish I could really get into. I think, like, the animations that I do have are really, like, minor. So I would love to get into, like I would love to make a Fire Emblem game that's in the pixel art style of the Game Boy Advance, like it was way back when. But I have to get really good. But that's kind of a goal for me one day, is to make a Fire Emblem turn-based strategy type game. That looks like a GBA game. Oh, I'm so humble. Oh, thank you. I'm really good. Don't let him float. Oh, well, I'm happy to hear you say that too, Lunar. My birthday is December 10th.
Oh, look! Up ahead on the ground. What is that?
This is... Bronya's!
We found it in the orphanage.
Yeah, so she's been here already?
Whoa! Quick, look! That's Bronya! Huh? Is that Cocolia too?
No, it isn't them. It must be a kind of echo? Some type of residual energy replicated by the fragmentum.
Which means they were definitely here, right? And it looks like they went that way.
Just in time. We had no idea which direction to take. Let's go.
Delicate snow globe. I was kind of hoping the Cavern of Corrosion would open up after I did that, but I guess not.
We're deep inside the fragmentum. Let's look for other clues.
Oh. I wasn't trying to go that way, March, I promise. Just looking to see what was around. Yeah, we still can't do the Cavern of Corrosion, can we? Well, I can get these, though. Let's level up a relic while we're thinking about it. I don't really have many. We'll just level that one up. That gives us all our dailies. Yeah, no Cavern of Corrosion yet. Darn. Yeah, it is about time to stop for now. So we'll get Cavern of Corrosion next time, and then we'll start building characters. Actually, we might even make it to level 35. How far are we on the Trailblazer level here? We're close. We might make it. I think I've actually got to talk to Pom Pom and collect some rewards. So let me grab the Nameless Honor here. Nothing new there. We'll go see if we have anything from Pom Pom. Shinji, how's my Trailblaze level? Oh yeah, we got like 3 to claim here. Hey, we have 1 pole and an Eidolon for the Trailblazer. Let's do that. When attacking an enemy with a weakness break, critical rate is increased. Ooh, okay. I like that. See, fan art goes hard on birthdays. It does, right? Let's see. Oh, I see. You didn't even ask about the birthdays. It was all part of your ploy to get random gift art. I see. I see. I hope they are amazing as well. Let's see. Shinji, if you switch March and Pearl's Relics, Shepard, Shield will grow bigger. Yes. My goal is, cause, oh shoot, we have to finish Belobog's story to get that Cavern of Corrosion, don't we?
Nice.
I may swap them because I do kind of want them on Japard. What was I doing? I completely forgot what I was doing in that moment. Okay, I think I was actually... Okay, we're gonna wish. That's what it was. It was wishing. Because I think I have one. Yep, just one. Alright, let's see what this poll brings us. Ready? It's the everyone's favorite part of the gacha game. The gacha. Give me luck. Yes. Lucky pull. And... Oh wait, Lunar said she'd be right back. Darn, she missed the poll. I'll have to do another one for Lunar. Oh no! I'll have to wait for Lunar to come back before I do another poll. I wonder if I've got anything I could... I do have that I could exchange. Oh my word! Oh, is that from when I got Silverwolf? Well, there's no reason not to. Yeah, let's just go ahead and... That'll be 3 starting wishes for Kafka. I can't believe I said it like that. Kafka. It'll be for Kafka. Alright, we got more. Cool. While we wait for Lunar, I'll swap around the... the one whole gotcha. Woo, 3-star, yeah. Spending too much. Let's see. I've actually spent a pretty decent amount in Genshin. Lunar and I both have. Kind of comes with the territory of trying to roll for hot people. He has no relics. I know. It's because I'm not at that point yet. That's what I've been trying to get to because I want to farm off stream so that when we do stuff on stream, like, my goal is to farm off stream so that we could do more stuff on stream, like the hard stuff, like Forgotten Memories and stuff like that. Simulated Universe, things like that. There we go. That should help Japard out a bit. Not much, but it helps a little. What? I gotta enhance that. I got plenty to enhance it with, too. Man, this game needs, like, holds to add. My Genshin money, we don't speak of. The amount I spent to get Kaya's outfit and his C6. Ooh, nice. Here's a fun story. I have a C3 Kaya. But I'm an Amber main. And the game has never given me an Amber. I have never, ever pulled Amber, and I've been playing since like 1.3. I have not pulled Amber. And unfortunately, the only reason I have a C5 Amber, I believe she's C5, she might be C4. But C5 or C4, one of the two, is because I've been buying her in the shop. Every 4 months, plus sometimes, because there's October to April and then April to October. So I guess it would be every 6 months. Every 6 months, I have to wait to buy a single Amber. It is painful, and I just wish the game would give me 1 Amber. I'll even take it, like, if the game just glitched and I lost a 50-50 to Amber, I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't care. I just want another Amber. Let's see, Lunar's back. Okay. So hard to pull the OG characters because they're all only on standard. Wait, they're only on standard? You mean to tell me that I have hit pity on standard 5 or 6 times and not a single time of those, like, because it's been like hit pity. Like, I've not hit standard banner early. I think I've hit pity every single time the 90. And not one of those has been Amber? I am kind of upset about that. You bought your C6 guy, so I feel you. That's fair.
Nice.
That's fair. But yes, we were waiting on you, Lunar, because we wanted to do the pulls. So I have a few here. We got the luck. Let's do this. I got 6 of them. You ready? Asta. I haven't figured out how to use Asta, unfortunately. I know she's supposedly, like, part of the meta, but I just haven't figured her out. One day I will. 3-star. Alright. How many more? 3? Now that I know to look out for that shimmery part in the beginning. Gold. I know. I would love to see gold because I honestly don't think I'm very far in this banner. How many have I done on this banner? Yeah, 52. I'm not super far in, so I think it'd be cool to get a gold at this point. Gold soon for the fox. Yes. How many more do we have? 1 or 2? It's either 1 or 2. I can't remember. We have 1. All right, this is the one. This is the gold. We're getting a 5-star. Nope. But that's okay, because it could still be a 4-star. Give me a 4. Darn. That's okay. Because I think we can actually... we can buy one of these. Alright, well that's it for Star Rail today. Oh, let's go ahead and give Asta her Eidolon. I have a C2 Asta? The E2? I always get Genshin terms confused with this game. Better than spending wishes on the wrong banner. Here's to that. Terrible experience. -10 out of 10. Would not recommend again. Like I said, if you want to see that happen, there is a short where I pull Jingyuen's weapon and not Jingyuen. And it's still, it's funny, like it's a fun story to tell, but it does hurt just a little bit. It's just like they said, would just never happen to the fox. Absolutely not. I could never. I could never. But anyway, thanks for joining me on this Honkai Star Rail stream. We're so close to opening Cavern of Corrosion and getting to the end of the Belobog story, which I'm super excited about. I'll be streaming tomorrow at my normal time. I don't think anything's hindering me from streaming. Pretty sure. We're going to be doing Majora's Mask. We're going to be playing through Great Bay. My plan is, I think we'll be able to make it through Pirate's Fortress, and then possibly get the New Wave Bossa Nova, and then we'll have to do the Great Bay Temple on the next stream. Because Great Bay, I'm pretty sure, is going to be split into 2 parts. Probably the same with Ikana when we get to it. But, yeah, that's probably how that's going to have to go. So tomorrow, Majora's Mask, we'll be playing through Great Bay and seeing how far we can make it. I don't know, though, because I may be underestimating how quick I'll get through Pirate's Fortress, because if we're like... If we do all of that, and it's like 45 minutes, we could probably do Great Bay Temple. I'm pretty sure we could. Because that, I'm pretty sure I could get through in like 20 to 30 minutes. So, we'll see how it goes. Let's see, Shinji's pain brings our laughs. Yes, unfortunately. Thanks for streaming, it was really nice. I'm glad everyone could join. It was so nice to see so many new faces. Good night, and yes, stay for the pixel art at the end. I also composed the song. It's the very first song I've ever written. Have I ever said this on stream before? I called it Baby's First Song for a very good reason. It's not the best, but yeah, so I did that. But yeah, bye everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I'm looking forward to all the art. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing an art crawl after this, definitely. Yes, and it's so good to see you, Rhea. Thank you for joining. Yeah, the Jingyuen's weapon short. Yeah, it hurt a little bit when it happened because I was really gunning for Jingyuen because I missed Sela. But yeah, good night, everyone. I'm a man of many talents. I wouldn't say talents. Probably just meager ability. No, I don't know. I wouldn't go far as to say talent, but I like to learn random things. So, but yes. Anyway, it's been a long goodbye. So I'll see anyone tomorrow who wants to join the Majora's Mask stream at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And I hope everyone has a good rest of their Friday, a good rest of their weekend. So I hope everyone has a good night. Thank you so much for joining, everyone, and I'll see you later.